working with a Labrador Retriever, a young Labrador Retriever in that adolescent stage, which can be an absolute nightmare for owners. And one of the most common frustrations is the dogs that pull really badly. So this is a bread and butter case for me, where I'm helping turn insane pulling into wonderful heel loose lead walking and attempting to do it in just one session.
Basically, I've been trying to get onto the slip lead, and she learns that she picks it up in the back garden, even when we do it in the park. But then when we start walking, normal sort of walk, it goes back to pulling. Okay. As if she's saying, I know I was playing with you for the training mode, so now this is me, I'm going to pull again. So
my job as a canine professional is not to always take the dog off the owner, make the dog look amazing and try and make myself look amazing, give the dog back and then go jobs are good and walk away and leave them with no skill of being able to actually do the thing themselves. I, wherever possible, try to ensure that the owner does as much as possible. If I need to demonstrate it, then I absolutely will. But as quickly as possible, it goes back to the owner. And in this case, I had a feeling that the owner had good lead handling skills and was following my direction excellently. So for this whole session, I don't touch the lead once. I'm simply educating and coaching the owner how to do it for themselves. Do your normal drill, not a test whatsoever.
Ivy, good girl, good girl. Ivy, this way. Good girl.
Really nice.
Ivy, this way.
Lovely,
good girl,
beautiful.
good girl. Ivy, this way. Good girl. This way.
You're 100% going to have a really good dog there. I can see it instantly. I'd like to see you do the same thing again. Now get a treat out in your right hand and just let her know that you've got it, but don't give it to her. But just don't let her have access to it. Lovely. So she knows that you've got it. I want to see you do that same drill again. And I just want to observe the engagement difference. So at the minute you were kind of doing just the correction with the slip. I'm interested to see what the addition of bringing food into the game does.
Good girl. This way.
Yeah,
good girl.
Lovely.
Ivy, this way. Good girl. Ivy, this way. Good girl.
Is that the kind of engagement you were looking for?
Straight away, it's
I'd
kind
like
of up.
You to bring her into a sit and stay. It's a common mistake that people make, especially when they've watched my videos, is that you think, oh, the slip lead, and it's so much to think about with the slip stuff that it is easy to forget about the other side of the equation. If we were doing what they call compulsion training, you would be focusing on just the correction. If you were doing positive only, you'd be focusing on just the food. We consider ourselves balanced, so we kind of have, we span the whole equation. I honestly think the only thing that you need to do, and I'm going to help you go through it, is start to reward the desired behavior as opposed to just correcting the bad one. Now what that means is it does bring a level of complexity up to this drill, because now you've got an additional thing to think about. But what I want you to do is, when we're doing our step, any time that she's looking up to you, giving you that engagement that you want, yes, good girl, good girl, Ivy, and let her know, great job. Then I want you to do that same turn, and when she does follow you, I want you to pay her, but pay her in the heel position. So from the dog we saw when you first came in to this dog, just because you let her know there is a reward to be had here, she's now become locked on and engaged. So let's use that to our advantage 100%, and this is beautiful. Now I have millions of views on videos that show me doing my engagement drill. It's the thing that I'm most known for, and yes, that drill does involve some corrections to help the dog understand, hey, look up to me for guidance and direction. But I am a balanced trainer, and not only am I a balanced trainer, I prefer wherever possible to use positive reinforcement as much as possible. And it is easy for owners to make the mistake of thinking that they have to only focus on the correction element, whereas my job is to help owners understand that very occasionally there may be a time and a place to let the dog know, hey, that's not acceptable. But as quickly as possible, we want to go back to our obedience, back to our food work, back to our praise and reward work to achieve the maximum amount of success as positively as possible. Lovely, really nice. So make sure you're rewarding her for that, even if it's
Ivy,
just verbal.
Good girl, good girl.
Really nice.
Good girl, good girl.
Now pay
good
that,
girl.
I'd pay that with food.
Good girl. This way. This way. Good girl,
lovely.
good girl. Ivy, this way. Good girl. Good girl. This way. Good girl. This way. Good girl.
Beautiful.
Good girl.
Look at the difference.
Good girl.
Now.
Ivy, this way.
My one criticism, not criticism, just thing to be aware of, I think we're getting excited. just slow down a little bit. Your verbal, just calm everything down a little bit. There's a time and a place for ramping her up. I think this drill, actually just bringing her down a little bit will help. And it's easy to get frustrated and want to lean to more of the correction stuff. But I love positive reinforcement. I love food work. The only thing here is in that when she now makes the decision to ignore you, that's where, and all you're doing is just saying, hey, no, back to me. Then as soon as she does, back to food, praise, making it fun.
This way.
Pop and no reward.
This way. Good girl.
Pay that. So we're going to just do reps of this now. And slowly, I'm going to come down. I'll go from this to kind of this to, oh yes, all of this.
Over this way.
Pop that. That's it. Good. No reward.
Over this way. Good girl.
Jab pop that.
Good
Jab
girl.
pop that.
Good
Really
girl.
good.
Good girl.
So that transformation was shockingly quick, especially considering I didn't even touch the lead once. I was just coaching the owner on how to do it for himself. But it is a classic example of how dogs thrive and crave on guidance and direction from their owner. All they want is for somebody to step in and tell them what it is that you want them to do in a language that they understand. And that is all that this drill helps to achieve. But it's all well and good being able to do it in a drill in a small patch of grass. But we have to then, as quickly as possible, help the owners understand that the exact same principle applies whether we're doing it in a drill session or under real life distractions. And the owner told me that the biggest distraction is the dog getting excited to greet people. So very quickly we dived straight into real life scenarios where I tried my best to distract the dog, work on that drill, help the owner understand, bring your attention back to me, and when you do so, I'm going to pay you, praise you, reward you with all the incredible things that you want. And then we can go back to mostly positive based training. Oh, Ivy, you're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. Hello. Lovely. So that, if she does it to you, same principle, just pop, pop and down.
Right, okay.
Obviously, it all happens so quickly, it's hard to
I was expecting her to jump up at you.
What I'll do is I'll kind of come down a little bit to her level or get her excited. Oh, hello. And then, lovely.
This way, good girl.
Oh, what's this? What's this? I'm so...
Down.
Really nice.
Good girl, good
really
girl.
Nice.
Good girl.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So the reason this is so much better is because of this drill. And her energy, again, from the dog you brought in to this dog now is polar opposite. So I hope you enjoyed this video at my canine sanctuary. Remember, every session that I do at my sanctuary is completely free of charge. If you're interested in being able to know how you can get a session booked in with me, come and follow me over on Instagram. There'll be a link in the description box below. If you want to come and check out more of what we're doing at Fenrir, because it's through Fenrir that allows me to offer these sessions for free. It's what allows me to run my canine sanctuary for rescue dogs and cases like this. Then go check out Fenrir and see what we're doing over there as well. But if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you on the next episode.